Every time I see your face, my heart leaps into space. I feel it being every time I touch your hand, I know you understand. Where we fly and where we land.
All right, Shalom to elect Israel, to the hopeful elect Israel, you Hebrew Israelites. You so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, West Indians, Haitians, and the foreign Israelites that look like the other nations scattered across the four corners of the earth. I want to give all praise to Barak, Yahawashi. Barak, Yahawashi. Got to give all praise to Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. Name of the Heavenly Father, whereby ignorantly calls God his true name in the ancient Hebrew, which is in the lost one, Qadash, his true name is Yahawah. Bahasham. Okay. Bahasham means in the name of. Yahawashi is the Holy One of Israel. Everybody ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, a so-called Negro from the tribe of Judah who was slain at the foundations of the earth for the salvation of the elect. Then you got 2/3 of the wicked Israelites scattered across four corners of the earth, or 2/3 of the wicked Israelites scattered across America, Babylon the Great, and the other wicked Israelites scattered across the four corners of the earth that'll come back through the loins of the elect after the destruction. The Rawchaa, Qadash, the Holy Spirit that has been bestowed upon the men, the Heavenly Father gave his only begotten Son out of the world to complete his work. So we always want to give double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, led us all to this truth. Been ordained by the Lord to teach the flock how to live, repent, pray, fast, show forth the Lord's righteousness and mercy, judgment, forgiveness of wrath to all those who are part of the elect, to the hopeful elect. Lord, when we part of that number, Lord, when us be able to find those who fear the name of the Lord, striving to show forth the Lord's righteousness every day to the best of their abilities. His judgment always comes to light. Zephaniah 3:5, it is not slack. 2 Peter 3:9 is unto a ring. 2 Ezra 5, verse 42. Shalom, all you sincere believers out there hearing on after Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash, Barak, Atham. And we're going to get into a various end time lesson for camp. And, I just want to kind of go over, some various articles, whatnot, things that is going on. And, the title is, there will be an end to our work in this age, which we desire for the Lord's sake. Because, I was listening to Elder Yahawah the other day, and, he was going into that. The Lord made an oath to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. He made an oath, and it would, his reputation, he's not going to, that would tarnish his reputation. He's not a man who should lie, So we know that there's going to be an end to this work, and we're praying for it. We're praying for this to be the end. And the way things are looking, we know it is. So we're going to go into some various end time topics, and Lord willing, is edifying to the flock. We're going to get right into it. Give me 1 second. All right. So I'm just gonna get right into this, and we're gonna get started off. When you a lot of times when I play my videos, the main thing we focused on is our work to end, and we know that for the name's sake, America, Babylon the Great, and the land of Israel has to be destroyed, man. Okay, and having this truth. It's just like kind of like, that intro music I was playing. It gives us peace, to know that we got a shot getting out of here because we're stuck here. Jake is stuck here. Like, just like I try to mention it every now and then. If you got a passport, if you Jake and you got a passport and you go across the U.S. and you try to leave and your passport run out, they're gonna expedite you back here. This is where we stuck at. If you're someone born in America, Babylon the Great, of course, but hey, it's going to be missiles hitting everywhere. And it said the earth will toss to and fro like a drunkard. So if you don't want to really go down, do nothing, you're going to have to get removed from here. There's nowhere safe, during Jacob's trouble, because Jake is everywhere. That trouble is coming all over the earth, but ultimately here, man, we're going to need to get, we're going to need to get beamed up out of here, man. This is completely about to get hot. You know what I mean? So, first article, at least 17 children dead and bodies burned beyond recognition in Kenya school fire tragedy. It's more of that going down. We seeing children getting put to death. This is judgment from Yahawashi. I want to add something. This is in second Esdras. I want to add this real quick. Let me pull it over here. It's in second Esdras, chapter 5, verse 8. There shall also be confusion in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again. And that fire that we see in these schools getting burned down, all this stuff, judgment, that's coming from Yahawashi. And the wild beasts shall change their places. That's why we just talked about all them fish, all them dead fish in that resort. All those millions of fish, all types of stuff that's going on. Bears moving around and going different places. Okay, whatnot, different animals moving their habitations because the earth is polluted. And menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. And we've been seeing that with these school shootings lately. It was another school shooting. The very next day, some kids got some teenagers got in a fight in the bathroom. One of them got shot and they died. And that's what's happening. Women are having these children and they coming out vicious, man. This is all part of prophecy. Verse 9, and the salt water shall be found in the sweet, and all friends shall destroy one another. then shall wit hide itself, and understanding withdraw itself into his secret chamber, which is talking about them chariots. You know, the elect is going to get beamed up. Okay, but that at the beginning of that wit, you know, that intelligence of the wisdom of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, when that family of the word comes, that's it. You know, it said that people will seek to and fro trying to get this doctrine, and they ain't gonna find it, man. So we only got a certain amount of time. It said also that mercy is seasonable. It's a season. You only got a specific amount of time to get right with the Lord. It's a grace period. Just like you got to pay your rent, I give you 3 more days to pay it. If you don't pay it, you're gonna get a late fee, whatever. You're gonna get evicted, whatever. Verse 10, and shall be sought of many, and yet not be found. Then shall unrighteousness and incontinuancy be multiplied on the earth. So from that moment, the family of the word, stuff's gonna get serious. Okay, it's gonna get serious. It's gonna get worse, way worse, quick. Okay, that's when stuff's gonna pick up. When you see us stop teaching, you're gonna be like, damn. You're gonna feel the atmosphere change. You're gonna be like, something's going on. So while that happened, here's another one. We show you this stuff to show you that there is judgment going in the earth. Just like we say, the Lord's judgment always comes to light every day. 2 brothers and 2 sisters charged with death of 7-year-old Midwest city girl. Man and his brother and woman and her sister arrested for in the death of a 7-year-old Midwest city girl that was extremely malnourished, have been all charged with 2nd-degree murder according to court records. Also, police investigating after 2 children found dead inside a vehicle Thursday in Norman. This out here in Oklahoma. Okay? This is all stuff like ain't nowhere safe. Like everywhere is getting judged. Anybody can get judged by Yahawah Shema Shah, man. Anybody. And lately, it's just been a whole bunch of damn children, man. Like, it's just, man, I'm telling you, ain't no game, man. Right here. We got another one. Yeah, we got a couple, some elderly people, and, somebody a little bit older than a child, and then the elderly one.
Well, it was a very somber press conference. The Harford County Sheriff
all aspects.
Told us just a few minutes ago that the victim died from a single gunshot wound. He was also identified as 15-year-old Warren Curtis Grant. The sheriff also provided new details on what happened after the shooting, and we're also hearing from the school principal.
Okay. You heard him. Moving on to the next one. Here's another one. 500-pound bear attacks on camera. So there was this dude, he was a circus trainer, and this bear tore him to shreds right in front of everybody. Also, 16-foot python crushes grandmother to death. And a local mob, they killed the snake and stuff, but look how big that snake is, man. It's a big snake, man. Lord put the spirit on that thing. It went after one person, and, it had to be an elderly lady, and choked her to death, killed her, strangled her to death. This is all judgment from Yahawah Shema Shah, man. And we're going to go into that, showing you, another way that we know it's the Lord doing this. But I want to pull it up in the blue letter because there's a word I want to look up. Get over here. This is Psalms chapter 68, verse 20. And just like I was reading in Sirach, chapter 18 yesterday, it goes into, you know, as if you're a rich man, you know, you were to think about, I'll pull it up in a second because I wanted to go into that. I didn't go into it yesterday because it goes into this, what we're talking about right now. Psalm chapter 68, verse 20, he that is our power, right, most high, is the power of salvation. Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, and unto Yahawah, the Lord, Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, belong the issues from death. So he's the one who issues. We see these different types of executions happening and all types of issues in the earth that we see that are being dished out. The Lord has orchestrated that stuff. That should give you fear of the Lord. You know? Let me see. Let me show you.
Strong's H 8444. Totsaoth. Totsaoth.
That's how you say issues in the Greek. Or not in the Greek, it's going to be in the Syrian Hebrew. Yep. It says, and it might be said a little bit different because there's no A's in the Hebrew. Maybe tasa'at or something, but I'm not sure. But I'm going to just say how they said it. Outgoing, border, and going out, extremity, in, source. See? Source. You know? Boundary. Outgoings. You know? He's the exit. The way you die, the Lord orchestrated that. Okay? The way these people died, the Lord's like, yep, that's going to happen to them. And it was already like that since the dawn of time. So if you're somebody who came into this truth and you're getting a chance to look at this and observe this and you believe in it, that means that the Lord was probably dealing with you way before any of us knew it, you know? Well, you know, because he would just had you put to death like one of these people, you know? So it's a good sign, you know, to know that, you know, we got to come into this truth no matter what time we came into it. Like the Lord's giving you, he's ordained for you to, you know, get right. You know, if you're an Israelite, of course, you have to be an Israelite. So this is Psalms chapter 34, verse 21. And it reads, evil shall slay the wicked. So that's why you're seeing, like, a lot of times it's somebody evil slaying somebody else evil. You know what I mean? That's what they're doing. And they that hate the righteous shall be desolate. That's why we tell you, you know, if you like I was saying yesterday, if you're somebody who's befriended a prophet or you befriending the brotherhood in whatever way you're doing it, this saves you from this because the evil is going to slay the wicked. And if you're not wicked, then okay, you good. You know, that's why we tell Jake not to steal, not to do certain things. You know what I mean? We tell him not to do those certain things because we know that, like the Esau, Edom, the cops out here, they're out here to punish the wicked Jakes. Okay, 2/3 of our people. That's what they're out here for, and the Lord's about to make them do whatever they want to Jake. That's why we're telling you stop being wicked because the Lord's gonna let these demons do whatever they want, man. Whatever they want, you know, because they hate who? The righteous. And it said that everybody's going to hate us for his name's sake, you know, and that's why we say, you know, we you know, there will be an end to our work, you know, there is an end coming, you know, and once that end happens, hey, the desire of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi is going to be executed, his full desire. He's been waiting for the Heavenly Father to allow him to do so. So I want to put this in here. I want to add this in here. So Rawchaa chapter 18, we were talking about it yesterday. We were going into it. I want to read just a few scriptures at the bottom I didn't do. It says, yeah, let me find it. Yeah, right here. So this is why we think about this all the time. This is why you see us every time we're doing a video, it's showing America Babylon, the great blowing up, and we talking about dangerous stuff going on and all this kind of stuff. This is why we do it like that, because the Lord said, do that. So before thou prayest, prepare thyself, and be not as one that tempteth the Lord, right? Think upon the wrath that shall be at the end, and the time of vengeance when he shall turn away his face, man. Okay? Because in the time of vengeance, he's going to turn away his face. That's why he has to remove the elect. You see what I'm saying? Verse 25, when thou hast enough, remember the time of hunger. See, so when you do got enough, remember, like, man, the Lord, just like we said, is nothing to make a poor man rich. It's nothing to make a rich man poor quickly. So we got to, that's why I was saying, Jake, like, you come across a blessing or something, Lord bless you or something, remember that time, them times of hunger. Remember them times that, like, you didn't have a lot, and be grateful and make sure that you do what the Lord wants you to do with that. The Lord doesn't just give you stuff to enjoy yourself. It's to help others around you, other believers. Remember the time of hunger. And when thou art rich, think upon poverty and need. See? So it basically means keep yourself humble. Don't let it get to your head, Jake. Because a lot of people, a lot of people, they don't know that, in the day of prosperity, they forget the time of affliction. They forget affliction. That's why the Lord's got a lot of the prophets going through stuff, even if they got a little bit of money. He's got them dealing with certain things. It's like, damn, money can't even fix this. Because the Lord doesn't want you to forget that you're in captivity, Jake. He wants you to remember. He will put you in remembrance. I'm still mad at you for what you did 5,000 years ago. Okay, I'm still mad at you. But I'm taking it a little bit more easy on you. But don't forget, just like a father, he doesn't just keep punishing his child like super hard. He starts letting up on him. And then eventually he's going to be like, hey, man, like, you're still getting punished a little bit. You're still in trouble, So that's why you want to keep that mindset. That's why I said in Ecclesiastes 7 verse 2, it said, better is the house of mourning than the house of mirth, which is partying. And that doesn't mean that you can't have a good time and stuff, Jake. That's not what it's talking about. It's like just saying, like, just make sure that, just don't let it get to your head. That's all. It's simple, So from the morning till evening, the time is changed, and all things are done soon before the Lord. So it could happen overnight. Like, stuff could just pop off, and you just like, oh man, and your whole life changed. And money can't do nothing for you. You know what I mean? But it says money answering for all things, and it's a defense. So it's nothing wrong with having money. Nothing wrong with it. It's just when it becomes a grievous thing. It said the love of money is the root of all evil, not money. So whenever you make it your God, then it's a problem. It says a wise man will fear in everything, and in the day of sinning, he will beware of offense. See? But a fool would not observe time. See, so there's people who are not observing that there's going to be an end at our work. We're almost, the prophet's Lord's wrapping this up, and they don't think this, they think we're just going to be out here on the highways and byways when everything's going down. Nah, bro, we're going to be out of here. Okay. Lord willing. Okay. Every man of understanding knoweth wisdom, and I mean out of here, not saying like we ain't going to go through Jacob's trouble, but I mean like the Lord's going to have us wherever he's gathering elect, or wherever he wanted us to be to protect us. Or maybe some of us got to go through trials to see if we really love the Lord, because we the ones really putting in all the work. You're going to be like, oh, I'm going to test you. Yahawashi, he was the main reason why we can get out of here. And look what he went through. And it said the servant is no greater than his master. So, Jake, you have to be spiritually prepared for that, because you could go through some shit, man, for real. And you got to keep your faith. Every man of understanding knoweth wisdom, and will give praise unto him that found her. So, they that were of understanding and sayings became also wise themselves, and poured forth exquisite parables. The truth. So we made the point. Just when you do got provisions and stuff, you still got to think about this stuff. It even said in the NLT in Ecclesiastes, it said a wise man thinks a lot about death. Okay. because that's our job. Our job is to protect Israel. That's our main job, to protect the flock. Like, hey, don't let this place get you comfortable, spiritually. Don't get comfortable, man, because that's when the Lord is going to ultimately pull up on you. That's why Jake be like, damn, it don't matter what I do, I'll still be dealing with shit all the time. Because that's the Lord trying to keep you uncomfortable so you won't get left here. That means he's helping you. 2nd Ezra chapter 9, verse 10, it reads, for such as in their life have received benefits and have not known me. So all these people we seeing, even a lot of these people who go to the churches, they've received all this stuff. They got cars, clothes, everything, and they never knew Yahawashi. And that's a problem. Verse 11, Salaki, verse 11, and they that have loathed my law while they yet had liberty, right? They had the time when they seen the brothers and stand out on the highways and byways. They had the time to kind of check this out and be convinced in their own mind that this is the truth. They had time. And when as yet place of repentance was open unto them, understood not, but despised it. That's what 2/3 of our people in America, Babylon the Great has done. By the time they get to the truth, they like, nah, that's going off. I ain't rocking with that. Nah, don't talk about that. That made me mad. They hate hearing this truth, right? So what's going to happen to them? Verse 12, the same must know it after death by pain, man. Okay? So we don't want to be those people, We want to be the ones that, make it out of here. So going into the next article, this is showing you that too. That hold on, I'm gonna make some points about this. Hold on. Shoot. Allergies always be getting me in the morning. I don't like taking medicine to me, so I gotta find some remedies for this shit. Anyways, back to it. This says Norman city leaders unveil plans for new $1 billion entertainment district. Okay. And, the reason why they're wanting to do this stuff out here in Oklahoma, because, the truth is starting to spread out here. Okay. This is what I believe, to believe it. Like, truth is starting to spread out here. So they're trying to hinder the truth. They're trying to keep people occupied. That's what Esau Edom, so-called white man, is doing when you see them put $1 billion entertainment. They don't need to, but why are they doing that here? Because the truth is starting to wake up out here. People starting to wake up. Because we out there teaching. And the Lord said he sent prophets in twos. It's only like 2 or 3 of us out here right now, But people are starting to wake up. And you don't got to go nowhere. The Lord gonna guide the flock. And just like in old Babylon, the place, the Chaldeans, that was the stronghold of Babylon. Okay, that was the last stronghold they had, and that's kind of how this place is. Okay, and talking about the Bible Belt. This is like America, Babylon the Great, last stronghold to keep the elect asleep, because there's not really nobody over here that knows Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi at all. Nobody hadn't heard that. Like, I'm telling you, I've been living out here for like 15 years, man. 15 some years. Came from Mississippi, been out here since I was a child, And not even me, I didn't even know. They keep that stuff like under wraps over here. I know people that I've talked to, certain people, and they be like, yeah, I lived in a small town and they taught us the Bible and everything was just Bible, 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 Bible. We didn't do nothing outside of that. And that was to keep the elect asleep. They did a lot of that here, okay? In Oklahoma and Texas and places around here, the Bible Belt, okay? These Christians, okay? They're trying to keep that shit under wraps over here. They over here put billions of dollars in here because they're finally seeing that Yahawashi has reached the stronghold, America, Babylon the Great, and elect is starting to wake up over here. Lord willing, we have that number, you know? So I want to put in a couple things. They're over here like, that's a great business adventure. Like, they don't care about making no money. They did this to keep the elect asleep, because as soon as the elect wake up, it's game over for their shit. Their whole kingdom's going to come tumbling to the ground. Okay? So that's why they be putting a bunch of money everywhere. The place you're like, why'd they put that shit in this little ass town? Because they know that right around over here, this is where the truth is coming out. So they're like trying to combat that. That's what they're doing. Okay? Esau Edom don't just put $1 billion somewhere for fun. Like, he does that because it's vital for his survival. Okay? So I'm going to read this, Isaiah 13, verse 19. We read it the other day. In Babylon, the glory of kingdoms, the beauty of the Chaldeans' excellency. That's how you know it's talking about America, Babylon the Great this time, because the glory of kingdoms. Old Babylon wasn't the glory of kingdoms. They wasn't ruling the whole world. The beauty of the Chaldees' excellency. That's why I talked about Babylon mystery, Babylon the Great in Revelation is talking about here. The Chaldees' excellency shall be when the Most High overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah. Old Babylon wasn't hit with fire and missiles. So we know what's talking about here. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation, neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there. Isn't it, you know, it's not ironic. I wouldn't say ironic. Isn't it obvious why you think the Arabians, okay, the Ishmaelites, they're over there in the Brits right now. They're not fucking with us like that. They done left here. See? They dipped off. Neither shall the shepherds make their fold there. See? That's what's happening. The Lord's removing everybody from this place. Okay, for it to be destroyed. Because in Esau Edom's like, fuck, they're waking up. We got to do something about it. You know? So when you see him putting these big ass entertainment, because that's all Esau Edom, that's why they say America ain't nothing but entertainment. Okay? That's why it's like that. Because they're trying to keep the elect asleep. Now, this right here, this video is just going to show you a whole bunch of folly that be going around in America, Babylon the Great. You know, and you know, when you look in the book Sirach, it talks about, and actually it's going to talk about in Ecclesiastes too. Like, a lot of people are like this because the rulers have authorized it. Esau Edom wants great folly going on. He wants Jake always playing around and shit because he doesn't want the elect to wake up. But we're going to show you some. I'm going to show you some serious. Out of this whole video, it was like a. It was one judgment specific that I was like, sheesh, man. This is how the Lord is, man. He's not playing. But watch this. Watch this real quick. Watch this. This one coming up right here. You see that? Did you see that, man? Look at this. Look at this, man. Look at this, man. We're going to watch this one more time. Did you see that, man? Hold on. Let me go back. Yeah, right here. That woman got in a car wreck and fell up, right side up in a drain and fell all the way in there. That's judgment, man. That's judgment of Yahawashi. That's nothing to play with, man. That's terrifying. Look what else. Look what else they put on here. Yeah. Stupid shit. Read it.
Look.
We saw you be out here playing so Jake could just stay his ass asleep, man.
I'm dead. Aye.
This shit is crazy, man. You see what I'm saying? Niggas just be out here playing and shit, man. Lord finna send missiles over here. Everybody just out here playing around and shit, man. That's what I'm talking about. Then you got Issachar ass driving this big ass Christmas tree and shit, just straight worshiping these motherfucking idols, man. But the main one I seen was that woman, man. She got hit by that car and fell in the drain, all the way in there. Like, whoo, boy. Judgment Yahawashi, he ordained that. He said, this dumb bitch gonna hit this lady and gonna fall in the drain. She definitely probably died. She probably fell face first in that thing and drowned in there. Okay, upside down. Who knows? It's terrifying though. Like, Jake, you should consider that. So, Ecclesiastes chapter 10, verse 5. There is an evil which I have seen under the sun, as an error which proceedeth from the ruler. See, that's why you're seeing all this shit. Like, and they recording it and laughing about it and whatever. Got Jake out here just thinking this shit is funny, man. You know? And some of that shit was funny. But it's like, we talking about Jakes that's like, they not even in the truth or figuring out, like, this is actually some serious shit, Jake. Like, the Lord, all the issues of death is coming from him and people, whatever they doing, you know? Verse 6, folly is set in great dignity. The rich sit in low place, which is talking about, you know, the prophets. You know, we really have wisdom. We have the riches of the earth. We have basically the knowledge to immortality, but we're in a low place right now, you know? We're in captivity. We work for our servants. Verse 10, I have seen servants upon horses and princes walking as servants upon the earth. See, so yeah, Esau, Edom on horses when we was in slavery and making us do all this shit, and he's really the servant, you know. But princes, even Yahawashi, he was walking. He was homeless sometimes, you know. That's why the Lord, he not cool with this place. He that diggeth a pit shall fall into it, and whoso breaketh a hedge, a serpent shall bite him. So we went to the point, you know. We got to the point just to show you that this place is set in great dignity, man. Great folly. Just people just doing whatever, man. You know? So now we're going to go into some reincarnation. There's this toddler, okay, says toddler irritantly remembers how he died in a past life. Now, me and the elder talked about this because it's like, just like we seen that picture of, you know, Nicki Minaj, there's a picture of her like in the 1800s, and it looks like her, but you're not going to remember anything you did. You're not going to remember, you know, you're not going to remember anything. And we're going to show that this kid says he remembered, but he don't remember. But, you know, reincarnation is real. So we're going to show you in the Bible that it is. The universe is full of unanswered questions, but one of the most asked ones is what happens after we die. There are so many different beliefs out there, including the possibility that we are reincarnated and born as someone new. No, we're not born. You born as the same person. Whoever you was last time is who your ass is this time. Of course, there isn't really a way to prove reincarnation, whatever, you know, but a 2-year-old has a lot of folks convinced that it can happen thanks to the video of a mom shared on TikTok. Well, we're going to show you that it's not his job to tell you that reincarnation exists. That is the prophet's job. You know, this place is always like, they be so quick to listen to this little 4-year-old, but it'd be so straight up grown ass men out here showing you in the scriptures that it's there. And they're like, no, that doesn't make any sense. So do you believe this little guy? All right. Ecclesiastes chapter 1, verse 9, the thing which that have been is that which shall be, and that which is done is that which shall be done, and there is no new thing under the sun. Right? So you don't come back as nobody new. You come back as the same person you was last time. Verse 10, is there anything whereof it may be said, see, this is new, right? So even Babylon, America, Babylon the Great, this is the revived Roman Empire. There's ain't nothing new about this place. You look at all the capitals. They got columns on them like Rome. All the days, Monday through Sunday, are named after Roman gods. You go to school to learn Roman numerals. They got the Colosseums, the football stadiums. This is a revived Roman Empire. Verse 10: Is there anything there anything wherever it may be said? See, this is new. It have been already of old time, which was before us. See, that's including us. Okay, verse 11 show you that this is why it starts talking about humans that are included in this. There is no remembrance of former things, neither shall there be any remembrance of things that are to come with those that shall come after. Reincarnation. Okay, so we're gonna do a little update on the MOTB. And it reads, the article, the title of it, hold on. And it reads, are we moving toward a cashless, checkless society? Right? Question mark. It says, Paul Dixon pulled out a $20 bill recently when he was at a baseball game at Camden Yards and wanted to buy a beer. Another guy in line started laughing because there's no place in the ballpark where you can spend cash. So now they're making it to where at these venues and shows and stuff, you can't spend cash no more. Okay? And that's going to start being more and more and more as we get going. So that's just, an update on MOTB being implemented. First, it has to be everything go digital. Okay? They have to have all that set up. Revelation 13:16. We'll go over it again. And it reads, and he calls of all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. The mark, how you say that in the Greek, is kataragma, which means an incision, okay, in your hand. Then the forehead, that's metaton. It means between the eyelids. It's an incision, okay? You got a whole nother camp, Teachers of the Way or something. I can't remember, but one of the elders, GMS Babylon Has Fallen, they trying to say that the mark of the beast is sin. That means that all of us got the mark of the beast. That doesn't make any sense. The mark of the beast is NATO and the EU. They have a barcode system, right? For you to buy and sell, they're going to put that in you for you to stay in the system. That's what it's talking about. 17, and that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, the karagma, or the name of the beast, NATO and the EU, or the number of his name. Verse 18 here is wisdom. Let him that have understanding count the number of the beast, NATO and the EU. For it's the number of a man, even so-called white man, and his number is 603 because they're the ones who's going to implement it. They're the ones who have their faces all on the dollar, and they're going to say, well, if you want to keep having dollars with our faces on them, you have to let us own you. Okay? And that's what they're doing. It's called gradualism and conditioning. They're gradually like weaning you into this to where you're like, I gotta do this. I don't want to lose my shit. See what I'm saying? Because they know they just do it out of nowhere. Jake gonna throw that shit out. But if they slowly make it to where Jake got to make small customs to his life, it's not as much of a big deal for him to go in with it. It said those who were deceived, they got to deceive you to take this thing. So these people over there, the Amalekites, the 1948ers, the ones who are saying they're Israel, but they're not. Over there in small hats, the Esau, Edom, so-called white man, stuff is finna start getting bad for them. The curses is coming upon them. Okay, the curse is coming upon them too. That's why they're gonna have to run and hide and go in their bunkers and everything. Even the ones over here and over there. We're gonna show you an incident. So tsunami of anti-Semitism or whatever, but Semitism, the descendants, when you go into Noah, Shem, Ham, and Japheth were his sons. Shemitic. Shem. Okay, that's where they get that from. Semitic, that's not how you say it. It's Shemitic. Okay, they had changed everything up. Okay, but they're talking about Shem. Okay, and that's what we came out of. That's our descendants, the Hebrew Israelites. That's where they came from. You know, when you got Noah, the flood happened, and you know, those three sons, that's how the people were split up. So stirs fears of dark days for JEWSs, right? Well, we already seeing that right now. You know, I had someone send me this. Okay, man charged with plotting shooting at New York Jewish Center on anniversary of October 7th Hamas attack. Okay, it's 20 hours ago.
The arrest happened Wednesday, just 12 miles from the U.S. border in Ormstown, Canada. Authorities say 20-year-old Mohammed Shazeb Khan was traveling to New York City with plans to attack Jews in a mass shooting. In a criminal complaint, the FBI said last November, Khan, a Pakistani citizen living in Canada, began posting on social media in support of ISIS and started communicating with two undercover law enforcement officers.
And whatever, we know that ISIS is someone who America, Babylon the Great, they fund them. So a lot of this stuff is just incited by Esau Edom. And there's a video that the elder, he sent me, but I didn't want to go into it today, but we'll go into it soon, Lord willing. It goes into that. It like goes and shows you, like, these Amalekites, they run everything, man. They run the media and everything. Okay. Shalom, Maki, Bahasham, Bahasham, Qadash, Barak. Shalom. So, going back into what we were talking about, Isaiah 5 verse 20. I'm just about done. I got like 3 more precepts after this, and we done. And it reads, woe to them that call evil good and good evil. So if you think that they're the Israelites over there, and you think they're the ones the Lord's dealing with, it's destruction to you, man. Destruction is coming for you. That's what it's saying. Woe means destruction. That put darkness for light and light for darkness, and put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. So you have to before you even repent, Jake, you gotta identify your enemies. You got to identify who is trying to keep you going off, because that's these people's job. Esau Edom, the so-called white man's job is to keep you going off. Amos chapter 9 verse 1, I saw the Lord standing upon the altar, and he said, smite the lintel at the door, that the post may shake, cut them in the head, all of them. And that's that 7-headed beast system, okay? Which is Germanium minor, Germanium major. You got the French, you got the Romans, you got the Spanish, then you got there's 2 more. The British, and what was the other one? There's 6 of them right there. There's 1 more, and I haven't named them in a while. And what's the 7th one? You got, I think it's let me see. Make sure I don't say the wrong one, but I got 1 more. I got it over here in my notes. I don't want to say the wrong one. I know exactly where it is in my notes. I got a whole bunch of notebooks, but I remember where I put it at. It's in this one. Give me a sec. See which one I missed. I like going over it every now and then because it makes me remember it. Tear that page out and put that separate. So I have to keep looking for it every time. There it goes. So it's the Greeks. That was the last one I didn't mention, the Greeks. Okay? Yep. Yeah, Germanium minor, Romans, the French, the Spanish, Germanium major, British, and the Greeks. Okay. So it says, smite the lintel at the door, at the post may shake and cut them in the head, all of them. Talking about take that beast system down. And I will slay the last of them with the sword. He that fleeth at them shall not flee at the way, and he that escapeth them shall not be delivered. So we know that seeing these incidences of certain people doing whatever, it's going to be this on a mass scale to Esau, Edom. Lord's going to send a sword after these people. Though they dig into hell, because not even over here, not just over here, the Amalekites over there in the land of Israel, they're going to be digging into hell too. They're bunkers. They're going to do that too. Then shall mine hand take them, though they climb up to heaven, thence will I bring them down. Salakia. Okay. Thence will I bring them down, right? Verse 3, and though they hide themselves at the top of Carmel, I will search and take them out thence, and though they be hid from my sight, and Carmel is talking about the mountains, okay? They try to hide in the mountains and stuff. I will search and take them out thence, and though they hide, and though they be hid from my sight in the bottom of the sea, right? They're going to use their little sea resorts, go underwater. Thence I will command the serpent, and he shall bite them. It's talking about the Leviathan. And I know everybody's seen Godzilla. The Leviathan is like Godzilla times like 100,000 or whatever. It's a big creature, man. It's huge. And Esau Edom, it's so deep underwater, it can't be like they can't find that thing. And it's gonna, when it's time, the Lord's gonna wake that thing up. And it's gonna come out. Okay, and it's gonna be more than one of them. Like Godzilla would be like a baby Leviathan. Okay. Because there's gonna be what animal has been on the earth, and there's just been one of them. There's always been multiple of them. Okay, and that thing he's got down there just to attack Esau Edom whenever he tries to do this bullshit, entering his MOTB system. That's what I'm saying, Jake. We don't want to be here, man. We want to be gone. Okay, it's about to be so much stuff going down here, man. It's gonna be some demonic shit out here. We're gonna want to be out of here. Okay, or at least get beamed up or something, or get spiritual powers, or have a hedge over us as protection or something. If we are still here, when that thing come out, okay. Because shoot, man, you like some people gonna see that thing and like have a heart attack and die. And I was thinking about it the other day, Jake. If you do end up being one of those believers, and you one of the brothers, and you end up getting beheaded for the Lord, like that should be when that happens, I feel like there's gonna be a great comfort, because it's gonna be like right behind that guillotine is Yahawah Yahawashi, and like the whole kingdom. Okay, it's gonna be given to you. So it's not it's not such a bad thing, man. And a lot of other people are gonna die through famine and all other types of stuff that's way worse than that. So it's really like a way better way out compared. It said those who get slain with the sword is better than those that get slain with hunger, man. Because they're gonna be some people out here, mothers eating their own babies and shit. Okay, it's gonna be bad out here, man. This I will command the sword, and that's in the scriptures too, in the Old Testament. And they shall slay them, and I will set mine eyes upon them for evil and not for good. And that's what he's doing right now. He's setting his eyes on them for evil. A lot of stuff is happening to them. They're not safe anymore. It talked about their houses are safe from danger in the book of Job. They're not being safe. They're not end up being safe no more. So this is something else going on. Jake just showing you that the food's fucked up. Dying Doritos used an experiment that, like a magic trick, created see-through mice or whatever. Okay. So they did something with it. They put some other shit with it, and it made some weird shit. Just showing you that the food sucks here. That's why, after you if you fast and do stuff like that, and you kind of keep yourself off of bad food when you eat it, you be like, this shit tastes like cardboard. Because it really probably is. Ezekiel chapter 4, verse 13. It's part of our curses. And it reads, and the Lord said, Yahawah Bahasham Yahawashi, even thus shall the children of Israel eat their defiled bread among the Gentiles, whither I will drive them, because we were scattered. See? So that's why Jake out here eating fake ass Doritos. And I ain't gonna talk shit. I done ate Doritos before. It's what it is, Jake. I'm just telling you that they're doing experiments with it and they're making weird shit happen with it. And while that's going on, America Babylon is my last article, last scripture. So while that's going on, you got America Babylon the Great thinking their military is going to be effective like it used to be, and they're just going to be strong. But this is a way to show you, another way to show you they're not going to be effective.
Hang on, where you shooting at? What the hell are you shooting at?
Hey, out there, they're out there bumping Kendrick Lamar and missing shit. Okay, they ain't even hitting marks. Okay, and they're through. So they're going to be doing this. They're going to be crying like some little females out there. Zephaniah chapter 1, verse 14, that reads, the great day of the Lord, Yahawashi, is near. It is near and hasteth greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord, even the voice of the day of the Lord, the mighty man shall cry there bitterly. Okay? You're out there playing right now. What was you shooting at? You're out there playing and shit. Like if I shot a rock, if you shoot a rocket, we supposed to be cussing them out and screaming at him like, bro, this is not no fucking game. Like, we can die out here, bro. You out there telling me, what was you shooting at, bro? All right, bro. Y'all, man. This military's through, bro. Okay. Weak sauce. And they don't even be taking care of their military. They be having them out here working with us and shit. They don't be out here looking out for their people, man. So we know it's not going to be no serious. It's not going to really be, you know, a lot of them not even fighting for Babylon. A lot of them are just Edomites and they just want to kill shit. And we got a video on it too. Like there's another dude who's like, why are you in the military protecting America? Oh, I don't care. I just came here to shoot shit. Like that's how they're doing. Like that's what Esau Edom does. He just shoots shit. He wants to kill shit. That's his purpose, to kill, steal, and destroy. So I said Satan come to kill, steal, and destroy. And he's the spiritual demon in the Edomites. And what do? Kill, steal, and destroy. Steal heritages, destroy lands, and kill everything that they can. Okay? They're trying to act like they're Christians now. You know? They weak ass better get ready, because you're going to have to go out like a demon, like the demon you are. So shalom to elect Israel, to the hopeful elect Israel, Hebrew Israelites, so-called Negro, Latino, Native Americans, West Indians, Haitians, foreign Israelites, elect the other nations, scattered across 4 corners of the earth. I want to give all praise to Barak, Shai. Gotta give all praise to Yahawah, Bahasham, Bahasham, Rawchaa, Qadash. Double honors to those in the apostle, great millstone. Let us all to this truth, been ordained by the Lord to teach the flock how to live, repent, pray fast, show forth the Lord's righteousness and mercy, judgment, forgiveness, and wrath to all those a part of the elect, to the hopeful elect. Peace and blessings to the elect. Lord, when those edifying, gonna get on the camp. Wa Ababa Ball, Kwam Yasharella, Shalom.